Dodgers' latest acquisition of Roki Sasaki reinforces their evil empire status, leaving MLB rivals grumbling. The Los Angeles Dodgers have once again flexed their financial might, securing 23-year-old Japanese pitching sensation Roki Sasaki. Much to the dismay of rival teams across Major League Baseball, Sasaki's announcement of his signing, shared on Instagram, confirms the Dodgers' dominance in the international baseball market as they add one of the most promising young pitchers in the world to their already star-studded roster. This move continues to bolster the perception of the Dodgers as the modern-day evil empire in MLB, a title that the franchise now owns more than ever. Sasaki's decision, a logical move for the young ace. From Sasaki's perspective, the decision makes perfect sense. The Dodgers are not only a perennial World Series contender, but they also possess one of the best pitching development systems in the league. Sasaki, who has worked alongside fellow Japanese stars Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the national team, will have the opportunity to learn from two of the best pitchers in the game, all while playing for a team that consistently competes at the highest level. While the choice to join the Dodgers is rational, it also signals a growing frustration throughout the league. Los Angeles continues to add superstars to their roster without breaking the bank, which makes them an increasingly daunting force to reckon with in the coming years. Frustration builds for Toronto and San Diego, two teams that were reportedly finalists in the Sasaki sweepstakes. The Toronto Blue Jays and San Diego Padres are now left to regroup after missing out on the prized pitcher. Toronto Blue Jays. A familiar feeling of disappointment. The Blue Jays' free agency fortunes have been less than favorable in recent seasons. After failing to land Shohei Ohtani last winter and watching other star players slip through their fingers, Toronto once again found itself on the outside looking in, with a payroll already at $218 million and a disappointing 74-88 finish last season. The Blue Jays now face an uncertain future, with key stars Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette approaching free agency. Sasaki could have been the cornerstone addition the Blue Jays desperately needed to change their trajectory. But now they must go back to the drawing board and look for alternatives to make a competitive push for 2025. High-profile players like Anthony Santander and Pete Alonso are among the names the team must now focus on to bolster their roster. San Diego Padres. A blow to their ambitions. The Padres' pursuit of Sasaki also ended in heartbreak. San Diego had been a heavy contender for his services, bolstered by the relationship between Sasaki and Japanese veteran Yu Darvish. The excitement around the possibility of a dynamic 1-2 punch with Darvish and Sasaki had Padres fans dreaming of competing with the Dodgers in the NL West. However, Sasaki's decision to join the Dodgers instead of the Padres leaves San Diego's offseason in disarray. The Padres have struggled financially and have yet to make a significant move this offseason. With a team that already has significant talent but is in dire need of depth, the team's inability to sign Sasaki is a major blow, especially as it now has to contend with the supercharged Dodgers rotation, which features Ohtani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki. Padres fans must now brace for the reality of facing this trio multiple times a season, all while their own front office scrambles to make moves amid financial constraints. What's next for the Padres and Blue Jays? For both the Padres and Blue Jays, the loss of Sasaki has created a sense of urgency. For Toronto, securing a slugger like Anthony Santander or Pete Alonso should be a priority, as the team's roster has key gaps that need filling to remain competitive in a tough AL East division. San Diego, meanwhile, may have to get creative by trading away expensive players like Dylan Cease or Michael King to add depth to their roster and make a push for a more balanced squad in 2025. Both teams need to be aggressive in the trade market to build rosters capable of keeping up with the Dodgers' juggernaut. The MLB landscape and the Dodgers' growing empire. The Dodgers' continued success in acquiring top international talent without breaking the bank only adds to the growing narrative of their dominance in baseball. The franchise's ability to secure both homegrown talent and international stars, often at a fraction of what other teams might pay for comparable talent, has given them a nearly insurmountable advantage. With Sasaki now in the fold, the Dodgers' pitching rotation is poised to be one of the most formidable in recent MLB history. This latest addition may spark further grumbling across the league, especially from teams like the Padres and Blue Jays who were unable to land their desired prize. The frustration is understandable. Los Angeles is not only winning on the field but also winning the battle in the front office, collecting talent with ease while other teams scramble to catch up. As the 2025 season approaches, the Dodgers' dominance shows no signs of slowing down, leaving the rest of MLB to try and figure out how to close the gap with this baseball powerhouse.